Ẹ mà tún kó dédé wòyí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ ìkànnì tí ẹ wà yìí. Olúmáyọ̀wá Bàjìgín ló tún mú tuntun dé èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó tún ṣe wá ní kàyéfì lórí ètò kan tá a mọ̀ sí Eré Àmàtà. Ẹ wojú àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké, àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí òbí rán lọ sílé ẹ̀kọ́ ni wọ́n mà ti lọ ṣe nǹkan míì. Olúmáyọ̀wá Bàjìgín rìn káàkiri la lọ sí ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara nílùú Ìlọrin níbi tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ wò ó, a lè sọ tán bí kò ṣe pé ọmọ tá a kọ́ ní òkúrìtà kọ́tà. Ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu àwọn ọ̀daràn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe mú gágá Adama Joseph àti Oreoluwa Davis. Àwọn wọ́n ṣàlàyé bí wọ́n ṣe pa ẹnìkan tórúkọ rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ ọ̀gbẹ́ni Adéníyì Òjó nílùú Ìlọrin tó jẹ́ ọmọ olóyè Emmanuel Òjó tó jẹ́ gbajúgbajà kan ní ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara. Ẹ wo àwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyí, àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ti lé ní 20 ọdún ni wọ́n ti gbọ́n láti máa mú ọ̀bẹ ref náà okùn. Wọ́n ṣe 3 sum. Mi ò gbọ́ rí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké láti lọ owó gbà lọ́wọ́ gbajúgbajà ọ̀hún tó débi pé wọ́n gba ẹ̀mí lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ kẹ́yìn náà máa wo bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ torí èdè òyìnbó ni la ṣe ní láti máa tú. Wọ́n sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní àwọn fẹ́ ṣe 3 sum. Ó gbé wọn ní hookup náà gbé wọn. Jẹ́ ká jọ pàdé níbì kan. Àwọn rò pé inú mọ́tò ni ó ti bá wọn ṣeré yóò gbé àwọn jìnnà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyí Kwara State Polytechnic ni wọ́n máa lọ. Wọ́n máa ṣe parí ND náà ṣe parí. Wọ́n ṣe parí ND. Àwọn rèé ni wọ́n ti ń ká pòròpòrò nílùú Àbújá nílùú iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá. Wọ́n dáràn nílọrin. Wọ́n sá wá sí Mòwe Ìbàfọ̀. Níbẹ̀ ni wọ́n pálábá wọn ti ségi. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa bó ṣe lọ. Lẹ́yìn náà bá ti ń fi ọkàn wò ẹ ti ń gbọ́ lórí rédíò ẹ ti ń gbọ́ lórí tẹlifíṣàn. Bóun la tún kójọ yìí. Wọ́n kó ara wọn. Àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n kó àwọn òbí wọ́n kó àwọn òbí náà síta báyìí. Bóyá òbí gan kọ̀ láti kọ́ wọn. Wọ́n ti máa ń kọ́ra wọn síta. Wọ́n tún pè kíní kan ní BDSM. Mẹ́gbọ̀n rí mi ò gbọ́ rí kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ìbálòpọ̀ tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú dídè èèyàn mọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ dè ẹni tí a fẹ́ bálòpọ̀, ẹ dè lókun lọ́wọ́ àtẹsẹ̀. Ẹ fi aṣọ yí lọ́nà fún ẹ wà lẹ́ẹ̀ ń bá ṣeré. Wọ́n ní BDSM, bondage, discipline or domination, sadism or submission and masochism. Ìyẹn ni wọ́n pè ní BDSM. 3 sum. Ọmọ kéékèèké méjì, Oreoluwa àti Adama ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ẹnu ẹ̀ ti gbó dáadáa. Gbóǹtarìgì ni òun ló mú Oreoluwa dání tó ṣàlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ bí àwọn ti wọlé lọ. Ọkùnrin náà fún wọn lọ́tí ṣùgbọ́n òun ò mọtí. Wọ́n tún fẹ́ fún lóògùn kó bá lè sùn lọ. Ref náà ọkùnrin ló wò fẹ́. Àtọ́ tọrọ owó wọn rọ̀ owó ni wọ́n tún dọ́gbọ́n láti fún lọ́rùn. Ẹ wò ó pọ̀ ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ mú ọgbọ́n lọ. Wọ́n dàbí ẹkùnrin kan mọ̀ sọ.
That was across the garden when we went to meeting. So when we went inside, we were waiting at the reception, and then he just came and he started going inside, following him. Then it turned out that it was a room. Like, we didn't know that the guest house that was there, maybe he works there or he owns it. So when we went inside the room with him, my friend went inside. She excused herself and went inside the toilet, and I don't die inside the toilet. So while we were inside the toilet, I explained to my friend that his car sex that we wanted to do, this one that he has brought us into the room, what are we now going to do now about it? So she was like, I should be calm. We went back inside with the man, and because he already had
of my friend before, I had touching I immediately came out and carried back lọ sí apá ibì kan tó jìnnà nínú igbó láì mọ̀ pé inú ilé ìtura ló mú wọn lọ. Kò wáyé wọn bóyá òun ló níbẹ̀ ní o àbójúṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ gbọ́ lọ.
And tie his leg. He was even the one that raised up his leg for her to tie him. So after she tied his hand and his leg, based on the fact that we were in a room and not in a car, because normally we thought that if we want to have car sex with somebody, it cannot be in a public place that people can easily see or hear. But because it was in a room, so we were already thinking about what we were going to do, like in case like maybe he start shouting or something. So apart from the 2 ropes that we used to tie his hands,
sẹ́yìn náà rí bí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe dá lẹ́nu Adama Joseph ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ ní Oreoluwa tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ó ní Oreoluwa gan ojú ọkùnrin ń wọ̀ ọ́ ìyẹn adé ní òjò ẹ̀wọ́ bọ́rọ̀ ṣe dá lẹ́nu ọ̀daràn.
Small cloth I used to tie on my head, like small handkerchief I used to tie on my head like a scarf. So like after, because my friend already tied his leg and his hand, so my own turn was to like try to put the handkerchief in his mouth so that small rope I can use it to like close it, so that in case if he wants to shout, he won't be able to shout. But because I panicked and I freaked out, when I put the cloth in his mouth, he removed it and he told me that he did not want it. Then me too, I now took the cloth and I put it in my mouth and I told him that it's because we don't want him to moan too loud, that's why. But he refused. So during after that time that I refused to put the clothes in his mouth, I just like left him because I also panicked. That was why I could not tie the clothes in his mouth. So during the course of me being on the bed and just caressing him and everything, my friend went to the bag. We already had this thing before. We already had retinol in our bag that we were supposed to like give to him so that he will sleep like after, so in case, so that we'll be able to leave. So my friend poured it in her hand, and when she tried to pour it into his mouth, he turned his face away and it didn't enter his mouth. He said he didn't need it to lighten up.
Caught in the act. Just adding a little too much water and a lot of fun to our digari preparation. Because with digari, it's as simple as just adding water, overflowing with flavor and ready in minutes. It's the meal you can't help but love. Our gari selection comes with creamy milk, customizable sweetness via bagged brown sugar, and optional bagged peanuts for your enjoyment. To enhance your convenience, we also include a foldable spoon for easy mixing. Digari, just add water.
You sleep like after, so in case, so that we'll be able to leave. So my friend poured it in her hand, and when she tried to pour it into his mouth, he turned his face away and it didn't enter his mouth. He said he didn't need it to lighten up his mood. So I think at that time she was now getting impatient because it was raining before, and as the rain stopped, everywhere became quiet and like we were running out of time. So that was when she took the phone and she was placing it in front of his face. I was even surprised because before she even picked up the phone, with everything that was going on, it was not suspicious. He did not, like, it was just like willingly doing everything. So I was also like surprised that how come he did not even like think about anything, like he allowed us tie his hand and his leg so easily like that. So when my friend put the phone in his face, he thought we wanted to video him. So it was not like we should not video him, we should not video him. That was when he now pushed me off the bed because I was already sitting like on his leg before. That was when he now pushed me off the bed. So my friend got on him and she put the phone in his face and tried to like unlock the phone with his face, like since he didn't have, because the man is like, he did not have like cash or anything with him that day in his pocket or anything, and we didn't go to his car, so there was nothing else that we could do except if we were able to like get money from his account. So when my friend put the phone in front of his face, that was when he now freaked out and he now started like shouting and everything. I don't know how he managed to lose the rope that was used to tie his hand, and he started hitting my friend. So as he started hitting my friend and he started shouting, she took the pillow and placed it over his face to muffle his screams from shouting. So like during everything, suddenly it just went calm, and like as it went calm, I got down from bed and I asked my friend that like, I think this man is pretending because like he wants us to like let our guard down and he will try to stand up and try to hold us again. So I kept telling my friend that I think he's pretending to be asleep, that he's pretending to be asleep. So my friend went to the door and she turned the key of the door, pretending like as if we were leaving, and she said he opened one of his eyes. So when she said that, we now went to him and we're now begging him that, okay, please, can you wake up? We are not doing anything to you. Just wake up. We want to go, because we felt he was pretending. But he didn't answer. So that was when I now went outside to the reception, because before we entered inside with him, he gave us a call to drink. Even though he didn't take any. We asked him why he did not take any. He said he does not need alcohol to get in the mood, that we should just drink the alcohol because he was going to be with us tonight. Like sexual talk and everything. He even touched my friend's breast while we were in the garden there, outside in the open space there. We did not discover he was dead until when the police apprehended us. Me, I went home to Mowe. So it was while I was in Mowe that the police came to apprehend us. I even thought that it was because we left with the man's phone, that was why they came to apprehend us, and we gave them the phone and the SIM card, only to find out later that that time that we thought he was pretending, he was already dead. We went with the rope, refno, and one small kitchen knife that was blunt, because when he started eating my friend, the kitchen knife that was in my hand, he tried to bend the knife, but the knife didn't cut his hand because the knife was blunt. We held the knife just to make him scared. Like, the knife was not even sharp at all. It's like all these birthday knife they used to cut cake. So instead of that, when he was eating my friend, that pointy part of the knife, I was using it to like pierce him a little and begging him that he should stop eating my friend. That like if you stop eating her, that we are not going to hurt him or anything. But he kept on eating her until when he suddenly went calm. No sir, the kitchen knife in question, even when he held it onto his hand, that he tried to break it and bend it from my hand, it didn't cut him. It was totally blunt, and that was why we took it. No sir. Yes sir. Yes sir, that was the first time ever that we've even tried to steal from anybody.
Subscribe.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, it's true. We did it together. Yeah, she will regret it. I would say they should be patient. God would always intervene and break through, of course, and not to just go for any man because of money.
Nítorí àwùjá rẹ̀ kí tó tán lẹ́nu ẹ wò ó bá ṣe lọ àti máa ja ìsìn ọmọ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀gá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àdúgbò òfin ìgbàlejò láìpẹ́ ire o.